Hey y'all, welcome to Crown Reads, where I read oracle cards and provide messages for the collective for our highest good, support, understanding, enlightenment, insight, direction, whatever it is we may need at any given time. So as I said, I use oracle cards, no tarot here. And I just kind of read intuitively as well as through the guidebooks and things like that, and just kind of see what messages the divine gives me as we align here together. As I was meditating myself, just for my own, spiritual upkeep, I decided to go ahead and do a reading, and wasn't really sure. And then they said love. I said okay. I don't really do love readings. Wouldn't even know where to start there. And I said, what do you mean by love? And they said eternal love. And then, just kind of stopped there. So there is some theme in this reading around eternal love. What it is, I'm not sure of. I am being drawn to a deck. So I am just going to shuffle and see what happens. See what messages come out for us. So I am being led to start with the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. So let's get started and see what messages they may have for us. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I'll say this. That rarely ever happens. We'll have an explosion that big. So, hello, energy. Let's see what they want us to do with it. Oh, hey. Open it up to one of my favorite cards in this deck. But I don't think that has anything to do with all of us as a collective here. I do think it was interesting how this card landed, and I'm also feeling led to leave it there. So, I don't know if that was going to be the only way to get me to get that one or what. Let me see if they want me to keep shuffling. Yeah, the energy definitely rushed in. I can feel it kind of coursing through me now. Cosmic Power. Okay, love that card. Okay. Okay, telling me to do it this way. Okay. Okay. A lot of cards flying out. Maybe it want me to take all the ones that flew out. Who knows? Because they have not said stop yet. And I'm not sure why they're encouraging certain positioning either. Okay. Energy slowing down a bit. No. Okay, I think they might be done with what they need us to get. Why is this one face down? Okay. I want this one kind of separate. I'm going to show it to you, but let me just sit it over here. About this one is weird. I don't know. Yeah, just off to the side for now. Just off to the side. Okay. As I said when I started, not sure exactly where this reading is going at all. So, and this is supposed to be based in eternal love. Let me see if they have anything intuitive they want to give me. Turn it over. Okay. Huh. Now, how I really look at reversals is not necessarily the opposite, but more so of a just make sure you hyper focus on this. I don't know if that's a common thing that's done with oracle cards, but yeah, I'm just kind of more so led to look at it that way. Okay, maybe this is some kind of love reading, because one thing that's being brought to my attention is that all of these, and just for the sake of just seeing it, it came out in reverse, but I'm going to turn it up, right? Just see all the cards. That one. I said, I don't know why they encourage a certain order. We're going to see what they say. They have given me one message. Okay. So one thing that is interesting here is that everything breaks down to a 2. Or can be broken down to a 2. Other than the one they wanted me to have off to the side here, which is separate. But in this line here, everything breaks down to a 2. So this does have something to do with a relationship. Can't say it's romantic yet because we do have divine lineage here. They want me to read divine lineage. Okay. This is, I would imagine that's pronounced Sarah. Maybe it is Sarah. Sarah Lakali. Great ancestress Sarah Lakali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. Okay. All right. Eternal love. Okay. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. I am my sister and my sister is me. There's a message for me. Do they want me to read anything else though? Because this does have something to do with a connection element of things. All pieces haven't come together, but just for the sake of not having a lot of dead airspace, I guess I would just kind of tell you what the pieces are doing. Maybe even verbalizing it might make it come together or just resonate for someone in some way. So this has something to do with something personally you need to do or maybe have been doing. No, something to do. Hmm. Okay. Um, they say eternal love comes from accessing your power. Take that how that resonates. This is coming in very interestingly. Oh, here we go. Okay. So you've been resistant. um, I'm going to read resistance, but let me get this out. So, you've been resistant. There's some concern about stepping into maybe some element of your power or something like that. Um, this was the reassurance of the divine lineage that you're not alone. Um, eternal love is there. They're there for you. Starting to do healing, acknowledge your ancestors, go to the altar like it said, and start harnessing more of your own power is going to be your form of starting the alchemy process of getting to where you need to be. And your power, which is going to align with the eternal love in your life and bring the joy. Got it? Okay. So maybe you're having a hard time emotionally right now with something, like maybe feeling stuck or not sure what to do next, or like you're on the precipice of something. It's if you've been fearing any part of your power or anything, that seems to be what it could be. Like I said, they're going to have me read this one and this one. So, not these. Okay, let's see, because they wanted me to read that one, and these came in later. So let's see. So, gang, Sarah. Okay. Sarah. Okay, we got some synchronicity. Excuse me. I was going to say consistency. That works too, but not for the nature of what we're talking about. So this is the shadow of resistance. Okay. Shadow goddess Gang Gang Sarah, the witch of Golden Lane, blew into Tobago on a determined breeze from West Africa to emancipate her family. Okay, family and divine lineage. Okay, you are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is the new day. Learn to show up for yourself. That has something to do about how you're feeling about your power. Are you scared you're going to mess something up? That could be it. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Okay, we love a confirmation. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation, but there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force you really are. And your goddess declaration to get through this can be, this is me, I show up. Well, as I said, we love a confirmation. And the deeper forces at play, you got your divine lineage helping you. You really do. I don't know why they wanted me to say that again. And this one they wanted me to read. So, Mawu Lisa is the force of mother, father, God, goddess. Mawu is the moon, the divine feminine. Lisa is the sun, the divine masculine. They came together during a fawn eclipse to create cosmic power. Also, we're going into a season of a few eclipses. So I just think that's interesting. Maybe there's something to think about and resonate here with you really maybe maximizing and using this time and this energy to really step into your power in certain ways. So the guidance is you are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. Okay. Confirmations. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Eternal love, maybe? Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. The goddess declaration is, my power shines forth from within. So I think that's very interesting. That it says that your real power has nothing to do with external gains. And we're talking about eternal love, something that is, probably the most intangible thing you can probably imagine. So, yeah, I feel like this aligns. And like I said, they don't want me to read anything with joy. That's just what this leads to. And I think it kind of says that as well. So yes, I think that's the reading. And the alchemy is bringing all of the pieces together of acknowledging your power, knowing it, even if you're not fully walking in it, but at least acknowledging it and knowing that your divine team is there helping you. As I said before, there's a healing element to it. There's letting go of some resistance. All of doing those things. Oh yeah. And also it just keeps popping into like with your sacred space or your altar or something like that. If you don't have one, I don't think, no, you don't necessarily need to create one. Do some one-on-one time with the divine. So maybe you kind of show up in passing or something, not in passing, but how we can be connected all day to the divine throughout our day. At least I know for me, I'm always checking in, talking to them. I might as well be on the phone with them all day. So maybe you've been doing it that way, but maybe they want you to do some, maybe like identified set time where it's like, this is what we do. So maybe like the altar is like an anchor. So maybe that's not why you need to go create a specific altar if you don't have one already, but just say, I am going to give this time to the divine. It could be like to do a 10-minute meditation or something like that. They just want you to sit still. And that might have something to do with the alchemy and accessing your power too. Maybe the way you're moving is a form of avoidance or resistance. Or maybe, yeah, if you don't ever stop and sit in it, yeah, you can't really absorb it, access it, really, really lean into it. Yeah. You're sit in it. You don't have to be worried. No, you don't have to be worried. I don't know who I just spoke to. Yeah, they just wanted to drop that in real quick. So yeah, but all of that, doing all of those things is the alchemy. Don't feel like I have to go do something alchemically where I have to go do some kind of ritual, or actually, I'm sure if you don't work with anything in like quantum physics and things like that, you can't just go do that. Either you practice that or you don't, where the alchemy stuff kind of comes in. But yeah, just don't feel like you have to do more of anything. It's just these pieces of you that you got to address, put together, know what's there for you, and sit in it. The alchemy is going to do what it needs to do because you have cosmic power. What needs to be done will be done. Let's just start resisting it a bit. So, and all these go together. So that's the reading. Hopefully this was helpful. That was interesting. For them to just kind of give me a word and just, well, actually, I wouldn't call that interesting. I think that's how it happens often. I guess usually they give me a little bit more of a message. Not just like 2 words. They'll say, what people need to hear about their timeline or something like that, as you've seen my most recent videos and stuff. So it's never just said, love, eternal love. It was very short. I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. And that's what they have to say about eternal love. So hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, whatever you feel like doing. I'm just here to share the messages. And yeah, thanks for stopping by.